If Social Security says that you're no longer disabled and you believe that you are, you should definitely file an appeal. Now, it's a slightly different process for people who are currently receiving benefits than for people who are trying to get onto Social Security disability benefits for the first time. The reason being, when you request an appeal, you're not going to go through that reconsideration stage first. In fact, when you file an appeal, you actually are going to have a hearing, but not a hearing with an administrative law judge. You're going to have a hearing with somebody who's called a state hearing officer, who is an employee of the state that you reside in, and they're going to do something that kind of seems like a Social Security hearing, but even more like an interview, where they will reconsider your application for disability. Now, if the state hearing officer still says you're not disabled, then you can file another appeal, a request for a hearing once again, and have a hearing with an administrative law judge. Now, I want to talk a little bit about why a lot of people get turned down benefits who were previously receiving them. The big thing that I see, once somebody is beginning to receive Social Security, a lot of times their treatment falls off. You know, maybe they get in a pattern where they're just used to their pain, they're used to their lack of functioning, so they don't feel the need to continue seeing doctors. Well, when you're not seeing doctors, you're not continuing to generate that ongoing disability that shows why you can't work. And then the way that Social Security evaluates the claim when they try to recertify your disability is they send you to one of their consultative examinations. You don't want a consultative examiner to be the one deciding your case. The standard for continuing disability benefits, when you've already been initially awarded, you don't have to continue to prove that you meet the requirements for disability. Interestingly, what you have to prove is that you have not had medical improvement, that you haven't gained a substantially new ability to work than you had at the time of you originally being found disabled. The other reason that I see Social Security frequently telling people that they're no longer disabled is if they miss an appeal deadline. You know, maybe Social Security sends you some paperwork to fill out and you miss it for whatever reason. A lot of people get terminated benefits not because there was medical improvement, but because they missed an appeal.